the San Bernardino. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So for today's video, I'm gonna be giving you guys the breakdown on what it cost me to go turbo. And at the end of the video, I'll be giving you guys an update on what's going on behind the scenes, stuff like that, and what's going on with the car. So right now we're entering the college I used to go to before I decided to drop out and do YouTube. I'm just messing with you. I'm just looking for a spot to film. It's kind of hot outside, so I just want to get a little bit of shade. I'll probably go into the parking garage. That's where I usually film my videos at. Okay, so I got the car parked, hood popped, we're ready to go. I'm not exactly sure where to start, but I'm just gonna start pointing out the parts and kind of giving you like a price range of what everything costs. And just remember, some of these parts I did get hooked up with, so it's gonna be different for everybody. It just depends on the deals you get, I guess. But yeah, let's begin. Also, in case you're new to the channel, this is a B18C Type R motor. This is what we got boosted. I can't say I'd recommend boosting this specific one, but I'll tell you guys later on in the video why that is. So let's just start off with the blow-off valve. This thing was $30 on Amazon. I only bought it because it was kind of last minute and I needed that 2-day shipping from Amazon Prime. But I can honestly say, like, this thing does sound good for $30. I'll leave a link for it below if you want to buy it. Okay, so you can't really see it, but right here I'm running a V's Racing wastegate. I think it's V's Racing. That was $100. It's all right. People always tell me to go with tile. I'll probably do a tile wastegate for the next setup. And then for the wastegate dump, it was like a $30 eBay wastegate dump. It's whatever, it gets the job done though. We did modify it a little bit at the end just so it could kind of point outward. So this part right here, a lot of people always ask me the price on the ram horns. So there's a problem with these ram horns. This company that makes them, 1320, for some reason they marked the prices up ridiculously high on eBay, so you can't even really buy them anymore. So I'm not sure why that is, but when I bought them, they were $410 brand new. And right now I think they're like $10,000 or some ridiculous price. But they look sick. I feel like when you pop the hood, that's the first thing you see. My girl's probably watching this right now thinking like, damn, you said that part was only $100. What's going on? So for fuel, I got the FMS fuel injectors. You can't really see them, but yeah, these were $400. It sounds crazy like spending so much on small parts, but that's just what it is. So obviously if you put injectors in, you're gonna wanna run a new fuel pump. I got a Walbro 255 fuel pump. You can't see it because it's under all the interior, but that cost me around $100. I had ended up doing that back way before I went turbo, but I was gonna have to do it anyway, so that's why I'm throwing the price in there for you guys. All right, I know some of you guys are gonna clown me for this one, but the intercooler, it is sitting kind of funny right now, but I'm gonna show it to you anyway. So here's the intercooler. It's sitting super low. This is a Mishimoto intercooler. It's about $180. Here's the funny thing about it. They said it's rated for 600 horsepower. I don't know. It just doesn't look convincing enough to do that. It might be, but I wouldn't trust it. Okay, so the next part is this oil pan right here. Don't roast me. I might say the name wrong, but I think it's Moroso. This thing is sick. Comes with all the holes for the fittings, and it's steel. I'm pretty sure if you hit a speed bump or whatever, it'll hold up. So the price on this was $160. You want to make sure though, if you're gonna go for like an LS VTEC motor, they're different. The oil pans are different from the LS VTEC to the B18C or B16A motors. So just keep that in mind if you guys are gonna purchase one of these. All right, unfortunately, you can't see this next part either. It's gonna be the clutch. This is Action Clutch Stage 5 I'm running in here. So that one cost me about $450. That sounds insane considering like it's a cable clutch. Is it even worth getting? I had no choice, so that's just what I got. Now, the only reason you want to upgrade your clutch is obviously so you're not slipping when you're trying to do a pull, because that will happen. Like if I was to use a stock clutch, I'm not too sure if it would hold up for this kind of power. All right, so we got a part that's inside the car, which is the gauges. We got the wideband and the boost gauge. Let me just show you real quick what they look like when they're turned on. Sick. Especially at nighttime, they just look super dope. So I paid $375 for both of them. I bought them in like a bundle deal, but these things are pricey. You don't have to get these ones. You can get like a Glow Shift or just something a little bit cheaper. And what's holding the gauges, I forgot the name of the guy who makes them, but on eBay, these are $30. They also sell the ones with the 3 holes for the oil gauge as well, or whatever else you got. Yeah, $30 for that right there. All right, so the final parts are gonna be the turbo, the downpipe, and the intercooler piping. So here's what it is. This is a GT35R dual ball bearing turbo. The guy who was selling these was selling them for $600 brand new. I had got it used with the piping, so it was $350 for the turbo and the intercooler piping together. That's why you see it kind of right here. I think some of the EF guys make the intercooler piping go through there. I'm not sure, I'm not a fabricator, I wouldn't know. But yeah, I paid $350 for that. That's a deal if you ask me. So I really came up right there. Shout out to you, Caesar, and Boosted EF for making that happen. So another thing I'd say about this turbo is like, you could obviously go with the regular GT35, you know, not the dual ball bearing one. It'll work. But after being in a car with the regular turbo compared to this one, you can tell a difference. This thing spools up fast. Like, I'm not trying to hype it up, but this thing is way better. I'd really recommend a dual ball bearing turbo. Just go on eBay and look them up. This is basically an eBay turbo just with black and gold on it. That's all it is. So you can't really see it, but that's the downpipe right there that's connected to the turbo. That's my friend Caesar's old hood exit right there. He sold it to me for $170. We really needed it though. It was kind of last minute. It worked out. I'm glad he sold it to me. It sounds sick. I want to do a full exhaust in the future with the next setup, but for now this will work. It's definitely loud, but not as loud as you guys would think it is. So as far as like the oil, the coolant, the fittings, and the oil lines goes, that rounded up to about $60. You have to get that stuff obviously, so it could vary right there depending on the oil you get or whatever kind of oil lines you buy. Obviously, if you want some quality ones, they're gonna be a little bit pricier. Also, the last thing you gotta do is get the car tuned. So this cost me about $450 to tune. We tuned it on a P28 on chrome. It came out to 311 horsepower and 260 foot-pounds of torque. And of course, we tuned it on E85. So that's basically the entire setup right there. So the grand total cost for this entire thing was $3,295. Now that might sound like a lot, you guys. I don't know what your finances are. That's just what it cost me. And this is more of a budget build. You didn't hear me name too many brands. And that's because most of this stuff is eBay. You don't have to get like a name brand part unless you want to, you know. If you got the money to do it, yeah, why not go for like the K-Tune part or something that's just a little bit more pricey, you know? Why not treat yourself? So hopefully I gave you guys an idea of what it costs to go turbo. You could obviously get one of those eBay turbo kits. The only problem with those is that some of that stuff isn't gonna fit your build. It's not always universal, just my opinion though. I've seen people how to swap out certain things, or the manifolds usually break. It just depends on the materials, I guess. That's why they're so cheap. But me personally, I'd recommend buying piece by piece. That's kind of what I did, just so you don't cheap out on certain things. Like obviously I wanted a high quality manifold, and obviously I wanted a decent turbo. This one, I don't know what it's rated for, but I've seen these things hold up past 600 horsepower easily. So just to give you guys an idea. All right, so I kind of want to step away from the car real quick and just tell you guys what's been going on with me and my life. So the reason I'm not uploading as often as you guys would like me to is because the car has been giving me issues like crazy. So we just changed out the head gasket about a week ago, and it's still giving me overheating issues. We've tried just about everything except for the water pump, but I already told myself I'm not gonna throw another dollar into this motor. We're just gonna pull it out, sell it off with everything except for the turbo, and we're just gonna go K-Series turbo, you guys. Hopefully this will be done by September. I don't like to put things out there on video because when I do it, for some reason, I just get the worst luck ever. And it does hurt me a little bit because I did notice my channel was growing pretty quick, and I hate that I can't do car content because the car just overheats so fast. Like I'd love to go to LA and hang out with my boy G Vision and just do a vlog with him, but I can't even do that, you guys. So you gotta understand, that's why I can't do these racing videos or take the car to a meet. Even at nighttime, this thing still overheats. So right now we're on the back burner until this car does get K-swapped. So I really hope you guys stick around for that. If not, you guys will just end up seeing it later on. And you gotta remember, I'm not a mechanic, so I can't just do videos of me wrenching on the car all day. Like, obviously I could do basic maintenance, but pulling the engine out and doing all these extra things, I'm not skilled like that. Like I always tell people, I'm just a driver. I like to have fun, that's it. But real quick, I just wanna say thank you to everybody who's been subscribing still to the channel. We hit 2,100 yesterday, I believe. I just wanna say thank you for that. And shout out to everyone who be commenting on the videos still. I know I'm lacking right now. I will be back, and you guys are gonna enjoy the content that I have coming up for you. I wanna do more entertainment as well. Like, I don't wanna just kind of stick to the car. I kind of wanna do more vlog and put more of my life out there, if that makes sense for you. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you do go turbo. Don't let me discourage you just because my car's overheating. That's not always the case, you guys. Every car is different. It could be anybody, you know, it could be something small and I don't even know it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I don't know when I'm gonna post again. It could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be next month. I'm hoping it's not next month though. I'm hoping it's sooner than that. But yeah, thank you guys again. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.